Hi. I would like to thank B-list actress Blake Lively for being such an obsessive texter. If the Woody Allen apologist had not sent an overabundance, exhausting amount of text messages to Justin Baldoni, then he wouldn't have all the receipts that he has. And Baldoni dropped them in his amended lawsuit against the Plantation Princess. Friday night, his attorneys refiled their suit with new charges, allegations, and proof. A timeline of events with previously unseen texts and emails and a treasure trove of information that I've been going through with you in many, many, many videos today, and we're not done yet. Where we left off, Blake Lively being a diva yet again. November 22nd, 2023. Despite working around the clock to meet the December 11th shoot day, Lively was ultimately unavailable and production was once again rescheduled to start in January. The production office was notified, shut down, and set to resume in mid-January 2024. December 27th, 2023, Baldoni emailed his team of producers with notes on his revised script, expressing sadness and frustration over Lively's takeover of a film they had spent years developing, writing, and funding. Having no energy left to fight, he reluctantly declared he was waving the white flag and submitting and would give Lively 98% of what she wants. He also conveyed serious concern over handling the intimacy scenes given the accusations inherent in Lively's return to production demands. Baldoni asked his producing partners for guidance, stating he was rightfully afraid that something innocuous or not to Lively's standards would likely be used against him, as it already had, adding that creativity is impossible in an environment shrouded by fear. A producer responded, thanking him for his thoughtful breakdown, especially considering the circumstances. In his email, he says, "Everyone knows how I feel about this all and how angry I am that Blake has taken over our film and somehow rewrote a movie we spent years developing writing this. So yes, I am furious and sad, but I will continue to get back up with a goal of getting us to the finish line. I have come to terms with the fact that the only way out is through. I am waving the white flag and submitting." Honestly, I like hearing him be mad. Good. I am so thankful that I have literally been reading everything, because I now truly have a deep understanding of this all. And as I said in an earlier video, I now truly think Blake Lively's career may be unalively. But I'm bummed. Uh-oh. December 28th, 2023, Lively emails Baldoni to request a meeting at her apartment with him and the team ahead of the start of production on January 4th. And she's crazy. She's a master manipulator. Look at this. "We'll host in Tribeca. Happy to have just you. Not sure if Jamie will be on set, but he's welcome. We can also have the whole team if you prefer." Why on earth would that man agree to go by himself after everything you have alleged? Why would you even invite him by himself? He has the receipts. Blake Lively is cray-cray. Cray-cray. Let's continue. January 4th, 2024, Baldoni, Heath, a Sony executive, a producer, the A-list producer, and the film's first AD met at Lively and Reynolds' New York apartment ahead of the scheduled production restart on January 4th, 2024. The team arrived prepared with production binders in hand, eager to kick off the next phase of filming. However, Lively had different intentions for the meeting. She began by reading from notes on her phone, outlining a series of alleged infractions from phase 1. What a way to start the meeting. Reynolds then berated Baldoni, demanding Baldoni apologize to Lively for actions that had either never occurred or had been grossly mischaracterized. Baldoni resisted apologizing for things he had not done, which further enraged Reynolds. Everyone, including the new producer Lively had requested to join the production, and the Sony representative, left the meeting in shock. The new A-list producer remarked that in their 40-year career, they had never seen anyone spoken to in such a manner during a meeting. Later, the Sony representative shared that they often reflected on the meeting and regretted not intervening to stop Reynolds' tirade against Baldoni. Yeah, Sony had so many opportunities to stand up and do the right thing, and they didn't. They were too also afraid of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. It says, important note, though Lively's CRD complaint misleadingly suggests that the parties agreed to a list of 30 items during this meeting, many of the items listed in her complaint were entirely new, baseless, and never presented or discussed. The only document ever shared with the parties was the 17-point return to production demands, which had been introduced on November 9th. January 5th, 2024. From January 5th to February 9th, as Lively admits, filming concluded without any further grievances from Lively or references to previous disputes. The parties agreed to implement and follow the protections for return to production to ensure that the film could be completed, marketed, and released safely and successfully. And it was. Production of the film resumed on January 5th and concluded on February 9th. The film has been a resounding success. February 22nd, Baldoni starts his first day back in the edit bay with his 2 editors. 2 days later, February 24th, Heath and Baldoni are informed of Lively's request made through the A-list producer to join Baldoni in the editing bay. That is such an actors don't get that. That doesn't happen. She also expressed that she had limited time before leaving to shoot her next film in April. If she could not be involved in the edit with Baldoni, she could not promise to promote the film. Another threat. In doing so, Lively knowingly infringed on Baldoni's DGA-protected editing time. Shameful. Coming up next, more drama. Oh my God. All right. Stay tuned. A lot more to go. I'm having more coffee, and I want to thank you for watching all of this saga in real time with me and just going along for the ride. And thank you to Blake. All right, thoughts on these latest developments? Let me know in the comments section. I will be responding, and I will see you shortly with more.